All right, all right, all right. Let me do this. Well, hello, 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 and hey, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Scams. This is the Arsenos Andrew speaking, and I am live streaming. Let me making sure the audio was coming through. Excellent, and it is fantastic. Oh, what a wonderful evening. Today is Saturday night, and we are live streaming. I did send out some invites to some people, and of course, here's one. Here's Glenn, the man of the hour.
Hey,
My good buddy Glenn. How the heck are you, dude?
doing good. You're early tonight.
Well, actually, no, I should be right on time. It's right at 8 o'clock. So, yeah, sometimes we screw up and get on time. How the heck are you, sir?
Doing pretty good.
Well, one of the bad parts about doing an interview with somebody on a live stream and then privating it and then planning to use it to make it into a video is that you have to wait for YouTube to process it, the live stream first. And sometimes that can take several hours. So I only downloaded the interview I did with you yesterday like 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
So, but I've still got time. I've got time. I'm gonna edit it just a little bit. We just to explain to everybody out there that's listening what I'm talking about is I did a wrap up interview with Glenn yesterday, and we're gonna make it it's gonna be tomorrow's video. I'm gonna go ahead and post it tomorrow as a Mega Millions marathon finale type interview, and yeah, that's what I'm working on. Gonna be working on that next.
feel free to cut out anything you want.
What I was going to say I wanted to edit out is both Glenn and I were getting scam calls while we were doing the interview, and it was nothing major, nothing important. They were, I think I had to hang up and you had like 2 or 3 of them,
Yeah.
but I figured I'd just go ahead and cut those out just simply because nothing happened. I mean, actually, no, wait a minute. One of them you actually talked to. No, you didn't talk to the person. It was the auto robo person, and then eventually it just yeah. Those are boring. You know what's so funny is when I get those and they end up disconnecting, like after you don't say yes, they say, "Do you have Medicare Part A and B?" And I say, "Yes, I have Medicare Part A and B," but I don't say yes, and they disconnect it. It's like, okay, that might be a short, but that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, a lot of times they say, "Are you between the age of 40 and 80?" Oh, yeah. I'm between the age of 40 and 80.
Yeah.
And they hang up because I didn't give them a specific number.
That's right. Or didn't give them the yes that they were looking for. Somebody made a comment on one of my videos, they didn't get the yes videos, that they're going to take that yes and they're going to use it to scam you. They're not going to use that to scam you. What they're going to do is they're going to sell your number to an actual insurance agency, whether it's a final expense insurance or whatnot, and they're going to tell them that they contacted you and you told them yes, you gave them permission to call you back, and they have it recorded that you said yes. They're not going to use the yes recording to scam you. They're going to sell your number and tell the company they agreed to the callback. They said yes, and we have it recorded.
No matter what you do, they're going to sell the number anyway.
Well, yeah, I know that too. But the company that's going to pay for it is the one that's going to get screwed overall. Because I've actually had a final expense insurance agent call me, a real one, and they asked for, it was either Timothy or Carl or somebody, and I said, "How did you get my number?" And they said, "Well, our marketing department or our outreach people contacted you and you gave them permission to call." And I said, "Well, the person you're asking for doesn't exist. So how did they give permission?" And the guy was like, "We have a recording of your voice." And I said, "That's not my voice. That's, whoever it was claiming to be. That's not me." But they will sell the information. It's all about finding a way to make money. And they are so ugly and despicable. And yeah, that's just the way it goes.
Absolutely.
So how you doing this evening, sir?
Doing pretty good. I took a nap most of the day. I just felt like sleeping, so I did nothing.
Well, that's good. That's good. There are days that I wish I could do that. Actually, I was at my store and I was working, and my wife sent me a picture. She was having breakfast, and it was she had put some. I had gotten her some fresh strawberries, so she cut up some fresh strawberries and put it on a waffle, and she was sending me a picture of how wonderful it looked. And the picture was time-stamped 3:45 in the afternoon. And I said, "You're eating breakfast at 4 o'clock in the afternoon?" She said, "Yes." And I went, "There's a part of me that wishes I could sleep until 3:45 in the afternoon." But it doesn't happen. It does not happen. Anyway, we're not joined by Roger this evening because Roger is with his wife.
All
Um,
right.
and he did text me or did let me know that he was heading to the hospital, and he did not know if they'd be home in time to join the live stream. And I told him, "Hey, do what you got to do. There's
Family comes
absolutely
first.
nothing here." Yeah, she had some surgery, and apparently everything's going good. She's doing well, and hopefully she'll be back. And oh, wait a minute, Avery's here. Let me bring him in. What's up, dude? Avery. Avery, you there?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Yeah.
How's it going? That
He
is
must have
such a.
one of those
That's all right.
headsets that the scammers have.
What's that? What's that, Glenn?
He must have one of those headsets that the scammers use.
Oh, somebody left a comment on one of my videos and said the audio quality is horrible, and I said, "Yeah, I know. I keep asking the scammers to get better phones, but that they never do it. You know."
It's either that or they've
Yeah.
got the microphone inside their mouth.
Oh, yes.
Ah,
Exactly. Take the microphone out of your mouth, man. I've said that to many a scammer. But how you doing this evening, Avery?
oh, I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you
good.
working on anything good?
No.
No. Are you working on anything bad?
Yeah, it's boring.
Okay. I did get two small collections today. Nothing to write home about. Actually, I forgot to tell you last week. I got two small collections. One of them included a copy of Wolverine 88, which is the first time Wolverine fought Deadpool. And that's like a really good issue. That is potentially like $100 there if it's in really good condition. And then the other collection had a copy of Umbrella Academy #1, and that's like a $70 book. So I was thrilled to get some nice books. Yeah, most of the ones that people bring in are normally they're junk, they're fillers, they're junk comics. And I sell a lot of quarter comics, so I told them I don't mind. Bring them on in because I can sell them. You know.
I need to find my Deadpool #1, see what kind of condition it's in.
Yeah, depending, it could be. All right, let's go ahead. We've ignored the chat and we've been going for almost 9 minutes. Let's see who's here and say hello to everybody. Sarah's in the house. Sarah says, "Good evening, all from warm Connecticut." Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you. So I'm leaving the flea market, and the flea market has 4 rows, A, B, C, and D. And in between each row is like driving and parking area. And I park behind my store. When I left at 5, it was about 5:15. I stepped out into the drive area, which is literally like a really long alleyway. I got hit by the most beautiful, cool breeze that I just had to stand there for a minute or two and just enjoy it. It was beautiful. It felt so great. It was like, it just felt so good. The good weather is coming. It's on its way. And God kind of just blew on me a little bit, and it made me feel so good. Oh, I felt so good. You ever get one of those feelings where you're like a little shiver down your spine, but it's a good shiver? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just
My little cat has spent most of the day inside because we got about a half inch of rain. He doesn't like getting wet, so he came in and he was on the back of the couch. Now he's over in his little bed by the door.
a half inch of rain's much better than a half inch of snow, right?
Yeah, it's been so dry here.
Yeah. Well, excellent, excellent. All right, let's see who else is here. Catherine's in the house. She says hello. Hello, Catherine. Welcome. Wait a minute. Sarah says, my anniversary was this past week. Well, congratulations, Sarah. Happy anniversary. Very good. BB says hello. Welcome, BB. It's a Costanza is in the house, says for duty and humanity. Absolutely. Let's see who else is here. Jana's in the house. Jana says hello from Central Florida. Welcome, welcome. The good weather's coming. The cool weather is coming. I can just feel it around the corner. One of the I have a small AC unit in the back of my store, and even though I'm only supposed to run it when the store is open, I run it all the damn time. And I pay for the extra electricity. I mean, I pay for it. I'm going to use it. But there's like 3 months out of the year where I don't have to have it running, and I actually save money. I save about $35 on my rent every month because I'm not using the AC. I'm looking forward to the cheaper bills as well as the good weather. Oh God, I'm just getting excited. Let's see. BB says my anniversary is on the 18th, but lost my hubby back in 1999. Sorry to hear that, BB, but still, happy anniversary. Let's see. Manuel's here. Says good evening, BB. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who else is in the house. Jim R is here. Says evening, folks. Welcome, Jim. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Christina's here. Says hello, all. Welcome, Christina. Let's see who else is in here. Everybody's saying hi back and forth. Everybody's saying hello to each other, which is always wonderful. Lori's here. Says hello to everyone. Hey, Lori, welcome to the show. Sammy's here. Hey, Sammy says, what's up, bro? Not much at all. Let's see who else is in the house. Just scrolling through. Give me just a second to catch up. The Lady P is here. Hello. She says hello to everyone. Welcome, welcome. Keep going. BB says, my washer went kaput on me today, and I may have to buy a new one. So much for going to Florida. Well, having a washer machine is very important. So when you have to prioritize vacations in Florida or washer machines, reach out to family and friends and see if anybody has an extra washer, because at one point, my wife and I had 2 sets of washer and dryers in storage. We don't have them anymore because somebody eventually needed them and we lent them out or gave them away to friends and family. But reach out, because those are one of those things people usually hold on to just in case, because you never know when you're going to need one. But if you got to buy one, you got to do what you got to do, Oh boy. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Scrolling through. Hey, Eugene's here. Says hello to everyone. Hey, Eugene, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Let's see who else is in the house. We have Cat Lady 6 here. Says, learn so much from you guys. Love your content. Well, thank you very much. We aim to please. We aim to have a little bit of fun and, every now and then show you a little something. Use it for yourself. None of what we do, and Glenn will agree with me on this, none of what we do is copywritten or owned by us. It's free for anybody to use. You know what I think is funny is I'll say something to a scammer, and you can hear it in their voice that they've either heard it before or they know it's coming, so they just hang up. But they'll say like, "Oh," and hang up because they just know you're going to screw with them. And it makes me wonder how many other people hear what we do and do the same things.
Make up your own stuff too.
Well, yeah, make it up, dude. Just feel free to riff. When the opportunity comes along, just scat it out. Make it into like jazz.
That's one of the things I like to do is, when I make up something new, I'll share it with Drew and I'll share it with Roger and anybody else that is willing to listen. I mean, if it helps you do your own scam, I'm here to help. You know, I'm glad to share.
I've gotten to the point sometimes when I'm in a hurry or I'm in the middle of something and I get a call. As soon as the scammer comes on the line, the first thing I say is, what? What do you want? Make it quick.
Hurry up.
That's right. Make it quick. Hurry up. I don't have all day. JJ's in the house. Says Drew and Glenn. Hello, all. Welcome, JJ. Hope you're doing well this evening. Let's see who else is here. I'm scrolling through. It's a Costanza says, Glenn has Jamaican spelled wrong as his name. LOL. Really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think there's a missing A.
Did I forget? Oops.
JAMACIAN. That's all right. We're scam baiters, not spellers. BB says to Christina, thanks. I need a small apartment washer. Also, I need to have it delivered as I don't have a car. See, that's when you're getting into bigger and bigger issues, is when you can't, get it yourself. You have to have it delivered. My wife and I were just talking. We had ordered her, this was years ago, a lift recliner, one of those recliners that helps you get out of it because she was needing extra assistance. The recliner itself was like $200, but it was like $250 to have the damn thing delivered. We paid almost $500 for the chair, and that was because the delivery fee was huge. It's like crazy stuff. But yep, trust me, that's the way of the world. The way of the world.
Just need to go to Home Depot for $19.95. You can get a truck.
That's true. But if the item is not here where you live, it's possible it could take forever to get it. Oh, hey, guess who's here?
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hey, Roger.
Hey.
What's going on, guys?
Are you heading home? Not much. We're just reading chats. How you doing?
Oh, I'm just waiting. She's getting discharged, so just waiting for her to be brought out to the front.
Oh,
excellent.
great.
Excellent.
So it was that was a good thing.
Well, we're glad you guys are heading home. Very good.
Good. Thank you.
Do you mean to turn off your camera?
Yeah, I did for a second.
Okay, good.
Well, it's not going to do you any good because I can't look at it anyway. Let me see.
Not when you're driving.
Turn this thing back on again. No, anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'm here.
Okay, excellent.
I'm gonna be like when Glenn Betty puts his thing up there on the screen, but I don't have that on the phone. I don't have my avatar.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
There you go.
We know who you are. Our audience knows exactly who you are. So you guys are heading home now, huh?
Almost. They said, "Oh, go bring the car to the front." Well, I said, "I'm parked like 2 spaces." "Oh, I'll be there with the wheelchair." Well, still waiting.
Okay. Okay.
But
You're doing your job. You're doing your job. You're doing your duty. Very good.
At least she's going home.
Very good. Very good. How's she feeling?
Better. Much better today. So
Okay.
that's why the evaluation was on everything. It was on how she feels, that they could take the drain out and everything else. So they were able to. So she's patched up and ready to go.
All right. Now she's going to go home and relax, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
No crazy jumping jacks or marathon running or any of that stuff, right?
I got a lot of I got a lot of work ahead of me on this one since I did it for knee surgery a few years ago, but this is even more intense.
Right. Well, this is what you're there for.
Yeah.
This is one of those things we signed on the dotted line for better or worse, good health and not,
Yeah.
Take pride in what you're doing because you're the only one that can do it.
Oh, she's here. Good. Hold on.
All right. While he's doing that, let me check in with a few more people. My good friend Jonathan is here. Jonathan, thank you so much. He sent me $10 for cat treats. Trust me, they do appreciate it because I don't deny them. They need a treat, I give them a treat. Sarah also sent me a $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it greatly. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's see what else we got going on here. Christina says, check with Home Depot scratch and dent department or Lowe's. You know, like maybe their display models might be a good thing that they've never been used. You know, they've never been used and beaten up, so it could be a good thing.
Yeah. Okay, guys, say hello to Mrs.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Well,
Hello.
I'm excited. I'm going home.
Excellent, excellent. You better get treated to
We
good
missed her
food.
last night on our live stream.
We did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a bad boy. He was all by himself,
better
going
than-
crazy, running around in his underwear.
it.
We told him to
Yeah.
stop, but he just couldn't help himself. All the bad things we say about people when their wives aren't around.
Oh yeah.
I had on for sure.
You guys are really breaking up. We didn't hear a word you just said.
She's gonna have AT&T service. That's why.
You're in a bad spot right now.
Oh yeah, in the middle of town.
Middle of town.
Not even at home. Oh, I
Yeah.
just found out yesterday. These idiots at AT&T, they have 9 towers out of commission right now in Las Vegas. 9.
Really?
Lord.
Did
Isn't
they
that
say?
great?
Did they say why?
No, not why, but when they will be fixed.
Yeah.
What year?
End of October.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's nice. That's
End
nice. End of
of
October.
Oh, he was so nice. He said, I give you a $50 bill credit.
How about you give me a full credit?
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, and I have the problem because Pure Talk uses AT&T towers.
Right. Right.
Well,
Yeah, a lot of companies
I
use
was
the
gonna tell-
AT&T. The AT&T was one of the original ones. Their lines and their
Right.
towers are what everybody else uses. So
well,
9.
the best thing is
seems like
I tried to tell him, I was trying to get him to, hey, can you just pay off whatever I owe on my phone?
Yeah.
Then I'll switch carriers for sure.
yeah. There you go. Well, I have one of their competitors. I was getting ready to say which one it is. I probably shouldn't because scammers will be listening. Then they'll call and say, "Hey, I'm calling from your company," and if they
Oh,
know
yeah.
the company's name,
Well, it doesn't matter. You know that company's not going to call you.
that is true. That is true.
I had a
I
guy
always-
just call while we were waiting in the room, and he was going to help me with my final expense. And okay, what's your name? I told Milton Bradley, and then he just started cursing at me. It was really weird. Very strange. Come on, what's your real name? I said, oh, you got me. It's Gymnasium. Sorry. So,
They probably still didn't get it, did he?
no, yeah, he just started cursing some more.
Yep.
I said, okay,
Yep.
well, that's great. And then I gave him some choice Hindi words, and he was still upset. I don't know why. Tried to calm him down.
Well, his
Well-
characters are getting popular, so
Oh
he
yeah.
may have to change. He may have to change some characters.
I used my new fiance's name today.
Yeah.
Her first name is Isla. Her last name is Vainal.
I love Vainal.
Oh, you do?
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Say it really fast, Drew.
Isla Vainal.
You do.
Oh yeah. There you go. Okay.
Gotcha.
There you go.
That's just like Dixon Mayaz,
And
Yeah, it's good.
When I said that to him, he goes, and he repeated the name back, and I said, "Oh, you do?" And he really got pissed because he realized what he said.
It's like the one that I kind of prompted you with, Iva Bonner.
Right, that was my old girl.
Yeah, I
no,
had
her
it
name-
in Iva.
No,
So
my name was
sad,
my
so
name.
sad.
Yeah, You're right. My name was Iva Bonner, and her name was Ivana Bonner.
Well, I had an Aunt Iva, and she
Right.
married a man named John Beard, so she became Iva Beard. That's the
Poor
honest
lady.
truth.
Was she in the
Okay.
Poor
circus?
lady.
Was she in the
She did-
service?
In the circus.
Yeah, she did work in the
The
circus,
bearded
yeah.
lady.
Oh, okay. Was she related in any way to the guys from ZZ Top?
Yeah. Well, the drummer. His name is Frank Beard is the drummer.
Yeah, and he's the only one without a beard,
Right.
which is the funny part.
They were still good, even though God rest his soul, Dusty, he passed, the bass player, but they were still pretty dang good with when we saw them last year. They were really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, very cool. Very cool. Well, we're still going through the chat with everybody saying
Nice.
hi.
Nice.
So let me get back to that and see who else is here.
Yeah, let's go. Good idea.
All right. Catherine's in the house. Catherine says Chris from Senior Benefits called and asked what records. It actually played a disclaimer that says they get a number from the state senior database. The state senior database, which is really funny because then why are they calling me? I'm not a senior in the state database, you know?
Right.
They're so full of crap.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
full of crap.
I like it. I like it when they say they're going to transfer you to their senior, and I said, "Oh, that's really nice of you to employ the elderly
Zippy.
senior."
Yep. JJ says my mom sells on eBay. She put a camera on, and 10 minutes later, it's sold. She researched the guy. He was from China. She looked up the address. It was a warehouse. He said, "Can I get you a new?" He said, "Can I get you a new address?" Really?
Really? Wow.
I wonder what. There's got to be something fishy going on there, but
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Patricia's here again. Hey, Patricia, how's it going? Says, hey, Drew and Glenn. Welcome. Let's see. BB says, yeah, I live in a 3rd floor apartment. Oh, that's going to make getting a new washing machine even worse. And making trips to the laundromat just isn't an option. I'd have to take a bus. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she's having issues with her washing machine. So
Yeah.
she's going to have get a new one and have it delivered.
Wow.
3rd floor. You know, there was a time when I moved out of my parents' house and I moved into my first apartment, and me and my friend who were sharing the apartment were so dumb and didn't know how to rent an apartment, because when I knew somebody who lived in those apartments. So when they offered, hey, would you want to come and take a look at the new apartment? I said, I don't need to. I know where it's at. I know what the apartments look like. You know, you go and you take a look at your new apartment. You make sure everything's okay. Everything's there and is intact, right? When we signed the lease and then went to go move into the apartment, and the refrigerator was unplugged, and we opened it up and it had rotting food in it. It was the grossest thing ever.
Oh,
Yummy.
goody.
So they told us they were going to give us a new refrigerator, and we were on the 2nd floor. And Avery, I don't remember the exact details, but did you not help carry that refrigerator up the stairs for the guy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I have Avery for. He carries
Wow.
refrigerators up the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
There was one night.
When I was 18 years old, a refrigerator wasn't very heavy to me.
No, it wasn't. And he's a big guy. He's always been a big guy, and lifting a refrigerator probably wasn't a problem at all.
No.
Probably couldn't do it today, but
No, not right now. I couldn't. No, I could. It's just I would be exhausted
right
after a couple of seconds. I could still lift it, but I would be exhausted after a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Avery, do you remember? Because this apartment was not in the greatest of neighborhoods. There was one night, the guys and I were hanging out at my apartment, and Todd and I left to go get food, and we left Avery at the apartment by himself. And the front room was like a living room and a kitchen, and then the back room was 2 bedrooms and a bathroom and so forth. And I remember coming back, and Avery looked like he was scared to death. And we were like, what's going on? What happened? I guess some drunk guy thought
No.
our apartment. What?
No, they were trying to get me to open the door to rob the place.
I thought they were drunk and they went to the wrong apartment.
No, they did not. That is a tactic people use to get you to open the door. They knock on your. What it was is they could see the TV and the Sega Genesis there.
Wow.
Right. Well, that's how long ago
Because
this was.
Todd brought over his Sega. They were trying to get me to open the door to rob the place. They thought you guys had gone and they wanted to rob the place.
Oh,
It was not drunks.
Okay. Well,
You didn't grow up in rough neighborhoods. I did.
No,
That's
no,
a
I didn't.
tactic to get you to open the door to rob you. They knock on the
Right.
door looking for somebody. They know that person's not there. They're not looking for anybody at all. They're looking to see who's home and can they get you to open the door.
right.
Right.
I thought they were pretending to be, hey man, it's me, let me in. And you were like, heck no.
No.
Dave's not here.
No.
Use your key.
The adventures of our early years, huh, Avery?
Yeah. That's not the first time I've been in that kind of situation.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
not a great apartment. And
Wow.
I remember my future wife was in Tallahassee at the time, and she came back to Jacksonville. We reconciled our differences. She had our son, and then we got married, and I moved out and moved in with her and left my buddy behind. He eventually left that apartment and canceled the lease and got out of it, but oh man, we were young and dumb. Actually, I was probably more dumb than anything else. I do remember trying.
Growing up.
Oh yeah, I do remember trying to make the two things I remember the most about that apartment is trying to make box craft macaroni and cheese with water because we didn't have any milk.
Ooh.
And I remember, and I remember
If you've got enough butter and cheese, you can still make it.
well, we didn't have butter or cheese, so it was gross. It was really gross.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom coming over for the first time, and she was checking out the place, and she looked in my bathroom, and she said, "Son, why do you have a bed sheet over your shower bar? Why don't you have a shower curtain?" And in my mind, I thought a bed sheet would work perfectly fine. Guess what, guys? That doesn't work. But that's how dumb I was. I moved in and was like, I don't have a shower curtain. We'll just put a bed sheet up. That doesn't work.
No.
Oh, by the way, when you move into a new apartment, one of the things you must bring with you, toilet paper. We found out the hard way. New apartments don't come with toilet paper.
Jeez.
God, we were stupid.
Napkins
I
are
have
no
no-
good either.
No.
I have no idea how that woman married me and civilized me because I was dumb as rocks. Thank God.
Luckily we had food because Luther worked at the Hardee's back when Hardee's had fried chicken, and
Yes,
he would bring us fried chicken.
One of our good buddies who lived in the apartment complex as well worked at Hardee's, and that was back when they did fried chicken, and he would throw in an extra batch like right before his shift was over, and since there was nobody, he would say, "Okay, I'll take it home," and he would come and he would share it with us. Thank God. Otherwise, sometimes we wouldn't eat.
Nice.
I used to work for a place called Minsky's Pizza, and somebody would invariably order a pizza and not pick it up.
Right.
So they'd put it in the warmer, which is basically the top of the pizza oven. They put it in a box, set it up there, and it sat there for like 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. And nobody'd take it. Nobody wanted it. And it was the end of the shift, and I was going home, and it says, "You want this pizza? Okay, I'll take it with me." And I'm driving on the way home. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I'm driving by the elementary school, and there's 2 cops sitting in the parking lot of the elementary school, and the speed limit was like 25.
Right.
I'm doing probably 30 or 35 through there. So they pulled me over. "You realize this is a school zone?" I said, "Well, yeah, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning. There aren't any students out here." Are you guys hungry? Why? Well, I work at Minsky's. I had my hat on and my shirt,
Right,
and the
right.
pizza sitting next to me. And I said, would you guys like a pizza? I'm getting tired of eating these leftovers from the store. Oh, okay. So I handed him the pizza and got the hell out of there. You know why?
Yeah, you forgot to tell him it was covered with anchovies.
It was double anchovies.
See?
So in other words, you were not going to eat it anyway, right?
No, I'd probably pick off the anchovies and heat it up, but other than that, I didn't really want it. But it was free food, and I was going to take it home. Once in a while, you got lucky and got one with pepperoni or sausage or something like that. But this was anchovy, and I knew it was, and I'll just pick off the anchovies. That's no big deal. And then when they pulled me over, I handed them the pizza, and got the hell out of there.
So sad. What we'll do, what us guys will do is young guys pull anchovies off a pizza. Just makes her. Oh man, that's gross.
No, I couldn't do it. You can't get that flavor off the pizza.
All right, let's see what else is going on here. I'm just going to skim through the notes real quick, see who else came in. Manuel says hello to Avery. Welcome back. Jonathan gave me another $2 super sticker. Thank you, Jonathan. You don't have to do that. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Did last night too.
BB says, thanks. Amazon is where I got the one that broke. Oh.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, sometimes they're like some people's only option, because they deliver anywhere.
Well, Best Buy is pretty good about it too.
Yeah. The last one I bought from Best Buy.
And
that was years and years ago.
Delivery setup and everything. It's pretty cool.
B. Bernie B's in the house says hello, Drew and Glenn. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who else is here. Gloria's here. She says, hey, guys. I like your little cat picture there. That's very cute. Very nice. Let's see who else is here. Going through. ADY is here. Says, yo, Andrew. Yo, gang from the UK. Good morning. Well, welcome.
Wow, that's
Good to
early.
see you. It's been a while.
Early morning there. 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
1:30. Holy smokes.
He's got to be really, really bored if he's joining us at 1:30 in the morning,
Either that or they just got off at midnight because they worked 4 to midnight.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Or they could be like my wife. My wife is very much a late night person. I mean, the fact that she was having breakfast at 4 p.m. is not unusual for her.
Yeah.
On a day when nobody else is here. If nobody else is here, you might as well sleep in, Yeah. But she tends to do the late shift at our house. Coming to bed at like 4 o'clock in the morning is not unusual for her at all, But
I'm
then
not
again,
that late. I mean, I'll be like 1:30. I mean, it's okay. That's after the midnight meds for Wheaties, and then finish up and watch a little bit of something on television, and then fall asleep on the couch and go to bed.
Yeah. Normally, if I'm up late, it's because I'm working on something, and I usually tell my wife, I said, "Hey, honey, I'm going to try to get to bed early tonight. Try to be in bed by midnight."
Yeah.
And she usually laughs at me when I say that I'm going to do that. So.
Does she roll her eyes too?
No. She will laugh right at me and go, "Yeah, okay." But it's okay. And she knows I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes of comics I still got to go through, and
holy smokes.
I would not stop. I would just go through comics if I didn't have to stop and, make videos and do live streams.
Do you ever find one that's really interesting? You have to stop and read it.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Avery, I don't know if you knew about this one. This was actually from the 80s. It was a 2-issue series. It was the history of the DC universe, and it was written by Marv Wolfman, and both issues were drawn by George Perez. And there were just nothing but page after page of pinup type illustrations and just gorgeous George Perez artwork. And I'm like, I have never seen these before in my life. I had no idea they even existed. And it was just gorgeous. I
Oh, cool.
sometimes I do find something and I'm like, I never knew anything about this book. And
Yeah, yeah.
it's great. And yes, I love my job. I love comics. I love getting to see this stuff.
Drew, I think I sent you a video about Stan Lee. I think I sent it to you, and
I think you
it
did.
was how
Actually,
he
I
did
think
the comics and how he started. It was really
actually I think that may have been something that Todd shared with us as well. So he actually shared it was a documentary from 1985, and he was in Stan Lee. It wasn't about
really
Stan Lee specifically, but yeah, just wonderful, cool stuff.
They had a video up just last couple of days of an episode of What's My Line?
You gonna turn it off?
And Stan Lee was one of the possible 3 people. And it was
Hold
just
on.
really fun watching him being that young.
Oh, I think Roger's home.
Yeah, you hear the dogs.
I hear the dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, my alarm system's going off.
Oh, that's not good.
Legs first. Legs first. Yeah, that's the dogs. That's the alarm.
Oh, that's the alarm. Okay.
Yeah, you can't miss them.
Well, then in
Kind of
that
like when the
case,
security companies called me and asked me if I want a state-of-the-art wireless alarm
go.
system. I said, I already have that. I got 2 Dobermans and a Rottweiler. What's better than that?
there's my alarm system right there. He's sound asleep on the floor.
Close this. Good job. See, you got out of the car okay too. Now I just got to push her into the house. I got to carry her over the threshold again.
You got to do like a potato sack over your shoulder.
Yeah, that's exactly how I'm going to do
There
it.
you go. There you go.
No, she's supposed to do it herself, but you just wait a second. I'll move that. No, you got to step.
Oh, got a message for Glenn. Linda says, "I love Ivan and Glenn. It's so funny."
Uh-oh. Ready?
Glenn and I did like
Who's this guy? Who's that guy? Come on. You want to get yeah. Okay.
So Glenn and I did a follow-up interview, and that I'm going to release tomorrow. And one of the questions I asked, it was a burning question that I had for him, was Ivan the worst person you've ever dealt with, the worst human, the worst individual the worst scammer you ever dealt with? And if I remember correctly, Glenn said, "Oh, he's very high on the list. He's very much up there. His dedication to trying to steal his money was just despicable."
Unmeasurable. I mean,
Yeah.
he was so far up on the scale. I mean, it's hard to say there was anybody worse, but I've had a few that have been just pretty wicked. I think my worst one was the Xfinity scammers that called and said I was going to get a discount, and I had to go buy Target gift cards because they were in a cooperation with Target to get you the discount.
Yes.
And they called me back several times. I mean, and I called them and I gave them the Target gift cards, which were, I got the numbers off the internet and they were all expired and stuff like that.
Right.
But they kept calling me back. But they had actually called Xfinity and recorded their answering machine messages, welcome to Xfinity, blah, blah, blah. If you need this, press 1. If you need this, press 2. And they used that recording when they called you.
Yep.
Of course, you press the button and then you get somebody else. I mean, and I knew for a fact it was a scam, but they were just relentless. And I ended up turning them into the Federal Trade Commission and the FBI. And within about 3 days, their phone numbers were taken down, and they had 800 or 888 telephone numbers.
Right. I don't know if the people, if the police in Jamaica would do anything about Ivan. I really don't think. They probably know of him. They know he exists. They probably know exactly who he is. Because I mean, he gave you that one name, which
he gave me 2 names, which I turned both of them in.
Yeah. I don't know if any of them were real or not, but There's no way to tell for sure, but
Yeah, well, they gave me the names and addresses of 2 different money mules in the United States. One was in Texas, and I forget where the other one was, but I turned them right in. And when I contact the FTC, I don't use the online form. I actually call them on the phone,
right,
and I get
right.
through to a real person, give them the information and what I do, what my name is, my real name, address, and all this other stuff. And they sure take it down, and give me a case number too, which I keep track of.
Woohoo!
There he is.
Hello. They're home. They're home.
There she is.
All the dogs seem to be very happy. Everybody seems to be very happy.
And this guy's visiting. This not so Oreo.
Yeah.
Again, they know Oreo.
Yeah, everybody knows Oreo.
It's your
Get down,
daughter's
okay.
dog, right?
That's no, just a friend of ours. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, nah.
I know we've
Get
seen it. We've met him before. So,
Yeah. There.
well, I was just telling everybody I did an interview with Glenn. I'm going to release the recording tomorrow as my video for tomorrow. But I just asked him like follow-up questions, and one of the questions was Ivan, the Mega Million scammer, was he the worst scammer, the worst person you'd ever dealt with? And he's right up there.
Yeah, I gotta say those are the ones.
Although I do a lot of scam baiting stuff, there are times when I almost fall for their BS, and
Oh yeah.
I catch myself saying, "Is this real?" Like, when they call me and they say, they're from my medical provider about my blood pressure monitor, blah 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 blah.
Sure,
And
sure.
Oh, that's great. What's my doctor's name that referred you? And if they can't tell me, it's a scam.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it sounds so convincing. Even
Well-
I am susceptible to this.
I got one of the my subscribers sent me what to look for on Google. There's a lot of hard, deep-rooted superstition with the Jamaicans, and so there's some things.
Right.
Doopy is ghost, and if their belief is if the child eats a half an egg, they'll be a thief. So these are great things. This is great little things to have. Because when they call me there, I'm going to shake the mojo bone. I'm going to put the doopies on you. I will make you be the X on you forever. The doopies will get you. So, hey, be quiet. We're on air. Be quiet.
Yeah. Well, the video that I released today, that was released this morning, was the last of his recordings with the Mega Million scammer. And at one point, he puts another guy on the phone with Glenn, who sounded like an older guy, most likely his boss. And Glenn's just screwing with him, messing with him, wasting his time. And the guy's like, "Hey, man, I'm just doing a business here. We're just doing a business." It's like, oh, you people are just so full of crap. You're so evil,
And when they start accusing me of being the thief.
Yes, you're the thief. You're the scammer.
Right. I'm the thief. Right. I'm the scammer. I'm the one that's lying to them. You looked in the mirror lately?
Yeah.
That was a long slog of ugly people. Just
Unreal.
some of the worst people on this world. And I know for a fact. I don't know for a fact. I know for almost certainty, because in my YouTube analytics, there's a listing where you can see what countries people are watching your videos from. The majority of mine are from the US.
Right.
For the last 2 months, there's been a very small percentage in Jamaica.
Yeah, hello.
And that's why there's some of the videos I started with. And if you're a Jamaican scammer out there watching this video, hello.
Yeah.
Because they absolutely, I'm almost 100% certain they were watching those videos. So,
and I want to say one thing or a couple things here.
Go for it.
Thank you, Drew, for posting this. It's been a pleasure having you promote your channel using my videos or my recordings. And I also want to say thank you for all the subscribers that have listened to this and enjoyed the road that we've taken.
Oh yeah. And
So,
trust us, when Glenn finally starts his own channel, you guys will be the first to know.
Yeah.
We talked about that as well. And Roger knows what I'm saying when I say it takes a lot of work
It
to
does.
maintain and keep a YouTube channel going, you know. There's work involved in it, but you know, some of us are just begging for punishment and we love it.
we are the punishers.
There's got to be a way to work that into a story with scammers, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what. One of the things that really propelled Screwing with Scammers channel, it was when Drew, when you posted on your messages, hey, check this video out.
Oh yeah.
And Rick Rickenbacker did the same thing.
Yep.
So we had a great crossover, you know, from you guys helping me promote. So imagine when Glenn starts his channel and he gets us promoting him too, you know, with our subscribers to make sure that, hey, don't miss Glenn's channel now. And Glenn, we will definitely put your videos up on our posts.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much. I'll probably give Drew or Roger a call. Who's the best to help me get set up with YouTube?
Drew. I had my best friend's son who designed my Screwing with Scammers logo help me. So yeah, Drew will be a lot better at it.
Well, Glenn, you come up with a catchy name, and we'll create you some type of logo or something and get you started.
All right, I appreciate it.
You know, I could see Glenn doing videos very similar to the way Roger does, where you it's just you in front of the computer or you with the phone.
Grab it.
You know, it's not a lot of editing. Like I'm always constantly editing the videos and the calls that I put up there, but you don't have to do that.
Right.
You know, one of the channels that Avery and I are familiar with, the guy literally started his channel by doing comic reviews where he sat in his car, pointed the camera at his lap, and said, here's the comic I just bought. It's a good comic. And if he didn't like it, he would tear it up and throw it out the window.
That's funny.
That was it. You don't need special equipment. You don't need, you know, microphones and all that stuff. All you got to do is literally have a phone and you can do this, you know?
Oh, look, I had this Action Comics #1. I didn't like it. Let me tear it up.
Throw it out the window. The best part was he did that so often. He doesn't do that anymore. He doesn't waste time doing that anymore.
Yeah.
But that's how he got started, literally. And matter of fact, I think it was Todd that told us about the guy. And he's like, yeah, he goes through every page so you can see what it is he's talking about. And the comics are crap. He lets you know.
The first thing I posted years ago, I think it was 2013. And it was just my name, my channel. That was it. Nothing's fancy. I started doing grilling videos. That's it.
Yep.
It's, 3 subscribers. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's just nobody wanted to see it. So there's always got to find something that's going to be the niche that's going to work, that people want to see.
Right.
And him videoing the comics on his lap and tearing them up and reviewing them was what people wanted to see. And we know because of your subscribers, my subscribers, even Rick's and everybody else, they love watching people rip these scumbags apart.
Oh,
and
yeah.
People, they really want more. It's amazing. And I'm still astounded as to how quickly it exploded. I'm still astounded.
Well, see, I went the long way. Whereas when I started my YouTube channel, I started making videos of anything that I enjoyed. Comic reviews, drawing videos. I did Lego reviews. I did Blu-ray Steelbook case reviews. I did just anything that interested me, and I would make a video about it. And then every now and then, I'd get a scam call, and I'd make that recording into a video. And it was literally, this is Misfit Corner Comics, and here's a scam video, just because I thought they were funny. And it was the scam videos that eventually blew up. And then the channel switched and became just the Scam channel. Now the comics channel moved over, and I really haven't added to it in a while. But you never know what's gonna be your niche. You know what's gonna be the thing that as long. But here's the key: you got to enjoy it.
Right.
You got to like doing it. You got to like talking about it. You got to like sharing it with people, and they've got to know when they hear your voice that you're sincere, that you love doing this.
Right.
Yep.
This whole community is fantastic. Who knew it was out there until we found it?
Well, Rick was telling me, we said that, man, he started up. I just wanted to post my music that I write and play. And he threw in a couple of scammer calls, and the scammer calls were getting the most views and the most hits. And so we started doing more, and his channel just completely, totally exploded. And I'm like, wow, that was really cool.
Yeah. Well, here's another little quick YouTube thing. Roger, do you do a lot of shorts? I don't think
no,
you
not
do,
really.
do
I know I need to put more, but that means I can't use my setup.
Right.
I have to use the phone because Apple does the best shorts. I mean, it really, and I have to do it this way, not this way. And if I'm doing a video with the phone for the long videos, I have to do it in landscape, not portrait.
Right.
So if I do the shorts, it has to be portrait. I mean, yeah, portrait. Right. It has to be portrait. But it's, when I do, I mean, you saw me, I do the dogs feeding and stuff like that. That's
well, what I have found is that once you're monetized, your videos make you the money, your shorts bring in the audience.
Right.
Because I get more subscribers from shorts than I do from the regular videos. And sometimes there's the outlier. There will be a video that just explodes and it'll get thousands and thousands of views. But on a daily basis, you get more subscribers from shorts. So that's why I do a video a day and a short a day, to make sure I've constantly got new content. So
I think it's because, people are at home or they're at work or something like that, and they don't have time to watch a long video. And hey, look, there's one from Drew, a little short one. I can spend a minute or two just to watch that, and it's funny.
Yeah.
So that's what they do, is they look at the shorts and say, hey, this is cool. Maybe they'll watch your long video later on when they get home or something.
When you get I get a lot of comments, oh my God, we love the longer videos. It's great. And it's like, okay, well, so I'll try to do a mix of, a short one's going to be like 30 minutes,
right?
A short video, and then 1 hour. Sometimes I'll merge a few videos and make an hour. The other day was like 2 hours. I did, and I wasn't trying to do it, but it just ended up that way. And I said, I'll just leave it. I was going to try to split it, and I said, why? I'll just leave it. So the person that liked that said, this is great because I plug in. And I'm a trucker and I'm on the road, and it's a great way. It keeps my mind open, and I can stay focused on the road. And it's great to listen. It makes me laugh. Okay, great. So I saw everything.
Somebody did comment, Glenn, and asked me if I could make one video of the entire Mega Millions marathon. Yeah. And I'd be willing to do it, except the file size would be so big. I have a compression program that I use that compresses but you have to create the file first and then compress it. So it's literally having 2 copies on your computer at one time. And when I do my weekend review, which is usually like an hour, 20-minute long, that thing ends up taking up so much space that, after maybe a week or two of doing that, I got to reset my computer, restart my computer, like free up some memory space and get things. A video that included all the Mega Millions, I don't know. That could be huge.
I thought you were going
to take you 3 days to upload it on YouTube, though.
Yeah, I thought you said you were going to make a like a playlist and have all those in it.
Oh yeah, it is. There's a Mega Millions marathon playlist. Yep, it's available.
Check out the playlist.
Yeah,
It'll probably all be there, and it won't take up a lot of Drew's time and bandwidth.
That's always a concern, but I think it's funny that people were asking for it. Matter of fact,
I noticed one thing just now. I think all the doggies missed having the missus there. They have been fawning over her since your video came up.
Not so much in her though. Toffee's like, yeah, it's Dad's home. I don't care.
Yeah.
And my pajama shirt, she took it off my pillow in the bed and brought it to her bed, and so she had to lay with it while I was gone.
You know what?
Yeah,
I wasn't actually
Doesn't
keeping
like
count.
being left home.
I wasn't keeping count of how many videos were in the Mega Million Marathon, but Glenn, do you have an idea how many were in that series?
I think you nailed it. It's like 144, 145, something like that.
Well, was the recordings were 144 recordings, but guess how many videos I was able to make out of those 144?
How many?
27. I had no idea it was that many
Wow.
because I was just posting them and putting them up.
Put like three or four of them together. Yeah.
Yeah. I really do need to update. There is a playlist called the Mega Millions Marathon. I don't have a description in it. I don't. I'm going to have to add that. Wow. Actually, 228 people have checked out that playlist. So
Wow.
cool. Yeah. It's
Crazy.
There's so many things. There's so much information available to creators on YouTube that I completely forget about and ignore and never check out. I just forget that some of this stuff is available to us, to see what's going on. And
Absolutely.
I'm just too busy making videos, posting videos, making videos, and posting videos. So,
Did everybody hit the like button already?
oh, geez, I forgot to mention that. It's only been an hour and a minute before somebody said it.
Yeah. I
It
just
took
figured
Roger to do it.
yeah. I was wondering.
Yes, please like and subscribe and just, whatever.
Yeah, just checking. I wasn't sure if anybody said it since I came in a little late.
Yeah, no, we forgot all about it. We needed. That's why we needed you, Roger.
That's it. I
You
remember.
and the missus. That's right. I'm gonna go through really quick because there was a couple other little donations made. I want to mention those and shout those out. Sarah gave me $4.99 for dog treats. I will absolutely give him dog treats. He is such a good boy, and he's been doing really, really good, even with the with his mama, his master, his human not being here. My wife thinks he's starting to panic because he hasn't seen her in 10 days.
Oh.
But we're loving on him and making sure he's cared for and he's happy.
How is your mother doing?
She's doing pretty good. She's ready to come home, but she still needs to do the work. She knows she needs to do the work. So Jonathan sent me a $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Let's see.
You want to borrow this so you could bring the dog to the rehab center?
We thought about that, but he's not very good when it comes to being around people.
He was really good. Was fantastic.
Well, all right. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. I got to go edit a video, and I got to get back to work. Like I said, I got comics I got to get to, and see the smile on my face. I love having comics over here to play with. But you guys, I appreciate you, everybody coming in and saying hi. The chat, everybody out there, anybody out there I missed, I'm sorry, but we will try much harder to get to all the chats next time, or at least to as many as we can. Glenn, again, sir, you are a master of the scam bait. You are a wonderful purveyor of wasting their time. You taught us a master's class on how to keep these scammers on the phone and just utterly, greatly waste their time. But matter of fact, Roger, one of the things I asked Glenn about the Mega Millions Marathon, I said, what is it that you did in order to keep them on the phone? And one of the things he said is, I just did everything they asked.
Yeah.
Every time they said do something, he said, okay. Where me, I'd be like, why do I need to do that? I'd start questioning everything to try to tear it apart. Glenn was just, okay, I'll do it.
Even with the final,
Give them exactly what they want, but just don't give them the right information.
That's right. Give them if they say go to the store and get you, do it.
Well,
not really do it, but pretend to do it.
Yeah, the final expense scammers. You give them what they want, the phony Social Security, the phony Medicare number, all of that junk, whatever it is. and make them research it to find out that it's not good.
Yep.
And it gets them to waste more of their time. The longer we can keep them on, the better it is. They're not on the phone with the rest of the idiots in the background. You hear them scamming other people, except for one of my videos last week. I heard him in the background, and so did the viewers. Are you playing with me? Some guy in the background. So I said, great, another scam baiter's on there wasting their time. I love it.
Absolutely wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
Glenn, you are a master, and we appreciate it.
Yesterday, I was telling them, I can't hardly hear you. I can't understand what you're saying. Can you tell those people in the background to shut up? You must have a big party going or something.
Stand up and yell, shut up right now.
Also, I got one more thing to say.
Okay.
You notice my video has not been flickering tonight like it normally does. I figured out the problem. It was a technical issue.
Okay.
The testicle
I have
issue.
a ceiling fan in the room, and it was interrupting the lights and causing it to go light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. So I shut off the fan.
Yeah, mine's up there.
Live ball
Very
here.
good. Very good. Well, sometimes
Yeah.
it's the little things in life.
Yeah, mine doesn't go light dark. I don't know.
Well,
Mine-
Glenn,
mine
once
doesn't
again, thank you, sir. I appreciate it greatly, and I know everybody out there, all your fans, they especially, and I keep telling him, you got to make sure that because he was responding to a lot of the comments on the videos, the Mega Million Marathon videos, that I said, I don't know 100% if everybody knew you were the Glenn. So sometimes,
If you see my comment and the name on it is Glenn H 2007,
that's you.
me.
That's right. That's right. The Jamaican King. Roger.
Mine's not blinking, is it? I got a technical issue, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe I should stop pushing this button on
I
this
think
thing.
it's a mental issue.
She's going to throw something at you in a minute,
So
She
did
missed
Wink
that.
and Nod leave the room?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, we're glad everybody is home safe and sound.
Thank
Now it's
you.
time to
Oh, shoot.
recoup and recover, and everybody be well.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got anything
you.
happening? You got anything happening this week that you want to tell everybody about?
Hey,
Roger?
we're fighting. Monday night.
Oh, yeah? Who you
Yeah,
playing?
Raiders, Chargers, Monday night.
Okay. That should
Home
be a
game.
good game. That should be
Yeah.
a good game. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. And next weekend here in town, if anybody's in Vegas, San Gennaro Feast down at the M.
Oh, very nice.
A lot of fun. Great food. Really good food.
Excellent.
I might push her around there in the wheelchair. Hey, I did it at the Star Trek convention. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. We'll see if she's up for that, right?
That's it. Exactly.
All right. Well, Avery, you got anything going on this week you want to tell everybody about?
No.
Carrying refrigerators,
No.
nothing.
No refrigerators? No moving refrigerators?
Mm-mm.
All right. All right. Well, everybody, thank you guys so much for joining. It's been wonderful. I have such fun on Saturday nights,
Fun.
and I'm going to sleep very well tonight, I think.
Will Daddy take
That's
after
the best part.
after you go through the comics?
Yeah, after I go through comics and get my video set up for tomorrow and all that good stuff. So, yeah.
Go to bed early.
Yeah, before midnight. That's the goal. So I got 3 hours. I got 3 hours to get there. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining.
Thanks, everyone.
Remember, if you ever get calls like the ones we get, either hang up on them or screw with them like we do. And if you do screw with them, try to record it. That way you can share it with everybody. Try to live by the golden rule that we all live by. Screw and share.
Yes.
All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.